Hi, my Pisces friends. Welcome to the Angel Intuitive channel. And one of the reasons the angels are having me do a reading for you today, out of the blue like this, is because, there's three reasons. The first reason is because they want you to have a place to come after all that craziness from the eclipse. We're calling this the post-eclipse check-in. And Pisces, you know you are the imagination, the sign with compassion, the dreamer, the healer of the horoscope family. You've been called all things. And we know you're very, 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 very sensitive. And you, along with other water signs and a few other signs, are almost always empaths because you come in under that. And anyone who has a water sign in their moon, Venus, rising sign, and sun sign is probably an empath. But one of the reasons, there's three reasons. One of the reasons is because they wanted you, after all the craziness, low, argumentative energy, crazy, unstable energy, scattered energy. They wanted you to have a place to come quickly to a place where you can feel love, where you can feel the energy of a bunch of people who feel love, and where you get sent loving, healing energy the whole time you're here. So I'm going to quickly send you loving, healing energy. So, universe, God, Spirit, Ascended Masters, please send all of my Pisces friends healing love, gentle healing love, and gentle healing energy. And so it is. So, Pisces, we know that you have probably at this point been beat down to a point. If you hadn't felt beat down the early part of the year, that's great. I hope for that for you. Being an empath myself, I doubt it, but I hope for that for you. If you've been someone this hasn't affected you at all, this eclipse or any of the eclipse, or wow, let me just say this, and in the nicest way. If you're a Pisces and you didn't feel any of it, you're not. You're either not a Pisces, someone mistakenly called you a Pisces, or you're not an empath. And almost all Pisces are empaths. So, somewhat. If you're kind of close to, the March 20th and you're on the cusp, then you may not be. But anyway, the point is, we want you to have a place to come. Even empaths, you don't have to be an empath to feel what we've been feeling these last few months, and especially the last few weeks, and then the past week, and then maybe, Monday through Friday of last week. It was craziness all around where I was, from the grocery store to the hospital to this, that, and the other craziness. So be assured, everybody take a deep breath. All calm down. Not really calm down because we weren't crazy, but we were probably the one people, a bunch of us, the empaths, that were being like, what is wrong with everybody? This is crazy. We're trying to step back and we're trying to clear and we're trying to do all this stuff just to kind of get us through 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. Anyway, that's why they wanted us to do this post-eclipse check-in, Pisces. And the second reason is because what they want you, they have things, some information that they need you to know, and they wanted you to get it sooner rather than later. We already did an August reading. Don't discount those readings. But they wanted energies to start right away to accompany the energies that were there for August, and feel them. And so that's what we're doing. What they also want to tell you, and Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. Please bring in Pisces energy, please, angels. Please clear the deck, clear my home, clear myself, and bring in just specifically Pisces energies in this cards. Okay, so we're going to look for 2 because this is an abbreviated reading. Some of mine have gotten long. They're not even really abbreviated. But anyway, we're trying to abbreviate them as much as possible. I need 2 cards, please. So anyway, so as I'm talking, I'll go ahead. Oops, there we go. Nope. I had these last time, which means the shuffling did not do any good. So what we're going to do, even though I hate doing this kind of shuffling, and it's really difficult, so you can be entertained now that I can't shuffle for crap. A real card deck, I'm very good at that. My family played cards a lot. But my hands are so little that to shuffle for this big, long deck is very difficult for me. But you know what? I guess it really doesn't matter because the angels are going to tell us what you need to know, Pisces, specifically. General reading, of course, for general energies of Pisces. But they're going to tell you what they want you to know anyway. So you'll get the message you need to get. That's what I'm saying. Okay, there we go. All right. 2, please. So another reason they wanted me to talk to you is because, okay, so first of all, so you have the energies. For second of all, so that you know that there is a before the eclipse and after the eclipse. That's how your life is going to be known as, most of us. Because you're going to have just gentler energies coming through. Okay, we'll take it. Generally, I don't like, as you know, if you follow me, I don't like stuff thrown out at me. But this deck seems to do that, and I am letting them do that because they're trying to really get across some information to you that's important. So anyway, so that's the second thing. There's going to be before the eclipse and after the eclipse because there should be gentler ones. I know that there's a solar eclipse in August, I think the 11th or 10th, or I think the 11th. I am not an astronomer. We're going to take both these. I don't even pretend to know a lot about astronomy. I know some things. I know there's this house there and things. I know that. And I know when astrological things are going to happen because I really love that kind of thing. I watch full moons. I love eclipses. I always wanted to be a meteorologist. When I was a kid, I should have done that. But I went into medicine instead. But they want you to know that. So there's the before the eclipse, which was energy like we just talked about already. I'm not going to keep dwelling on that. And now there's going to be some energy after. After the eclipses, all of the eclipses, everything is going to calm down. You still have some planets that are retrograde. You can look all that up on the internet because my expertise, again, is I'm an angel intuitive and I channel angels. I also channel what's called what I call a light posse. They are the table of 12, the round table of 12. I call them my senior light posse. Some people call them the light round table of 12. You can look up what they are too if you need to, but I channel both of those. And one of the other reasons that I did a reading right now is because the angels feel like is super, 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 super. And I am going to keep saying that. Super. And you can quote me if you want. Just kidding. They want you, when this new energies come for 2018, they need you to be on your right path for love. They need you walking on it already in the next few days, next week, 2 weeks. They need you to be walking on that right path. I'm not saying, and they're not saying, definitely, they're not talking about, like the religious path or this path or that path. They literally mean a path. And, going where you need to go and doing what you need to do. And this, and this. So the path is paved for you, not a bunch of rocks. And you're still falling down and you're still putting up with crappy energy. They need you on that right path because what the angels want you to know, Pisces, and most of you probably know this. Usually Pisces are mystic. They usually know a lot. They usually know more than the average person. So some of this is really way repeat. But I'm telling you, for the world's ascension, that means going up, they need as much love as possible. The more people who are in love and the more people who love who they're with, it's going to ascend the world. And the world can go to quicker peace and joy. So they need you to be there. And it's getting to, after this eclipse, it needs for you to actually be very interested in that. How do I get there? If you're one of those Pisces and you're intuitive, but you really kind of count on other people to kind of read for you and then you follow along, and we certainly would love to give you a reading and help you on that right path. And I know you're noticing back here that there are 2 cards. These cards have been out for all 12 signs. We did a general pull for all 12 signs, and they've been out here. The World and Knight of Cups. This is love. This is you can manifest what you want. That's the general reading for every single sign that the angels wanted me to pull out. This is a sign. This is what they wanted us to know, which are 2 really great cards. I'm telling you, if I could have picked them out myself, I couldn't have done better. But I did shuffle many, many, many times, and they came out. So that's your general, what all the signs were being told at this point, as well as their, as well as this path. Now, specifically, if you're someone sitting there and you have no idea how to get on this love path, because this is a singles, mostly singles and people who are just dating are my clients and my subscribers. And so that's kind of who I usually talk to. You certainly can be married, certainly can be getting a divorce, and you can email me and tell me that you need a reading from the angels. I channeled the angels for this reading and for your personal reading. So you're not getting a reading from me. You're getting a reading directly from them that I channel. But for the single people and the people looking, the single people and people who are maybe dating and they're jumping in and out of this dating and that dating, we need you to at least be on the right path. We're not saying, okay, as soon as you get on that right path, boom, someone's going to be right there. But what we are saying, if you're not even on that path, you're nowhere near that path, that means there's so much more work to do. We need you on your right path. So the 2 ways to do it is meditate, ask for the angels to give you signs, ask for what you want. Of course, you want love. You want the highest love possible. Not possible. You want the highest love for you. And you want it to be quick, because most people are like, oh, I think I'll wait a few years and maybe have it come on in. No. But how do you get on that path? You can ask the angels for help, ask them to show you signs. What the angels said that they are feeling is they don't want anybody sitting in their room, their car, and if you watch other signs, which hopefully you're watching, if you have a Pisces moon and a Pisces Venus sign, you're watching this video for that, because you should be watching your moon and your Venus sign for love. If it is if you're watching for someone else, that's fine. If you're cross watching, if you're watching for your sun sign, it's not going to be as accurate normally, but for this reading, it is, because we want everyone to be on the right path so they can start meeting the love of their life, the highest love, so that they are up here with their cup full of love and they can give it to the people down here who are still hanging out down here in low energy, so that the whole world is peaceful. If I didn't think that, I wouldn't do this channel. Do I believe that can happen? Yes, I do. Am I naive? No. Because I channel not just the angels. I channel the light posse. I'm a medium. I can talk to people who have passed over. I can talk to your higher self. I can talk to your guides for you. I can channel all those things. I totally believe that it's possible. Do I think there's never going to be any conflict? No, I don't think that. I'm not naive. I mean, I have all these ascended people that are, are talking to me. How can you not know things are still going to happen? There's still lessons, but not the kind that we're leaving in the past. As of 2012, a lot of you know, and some of you know, I guess it depends on who, they know that people are being reincarnated, the young people, very young, since 2012, to come back and teach us lessons, which means they're very young. They're little teeny kids. They're babies still. They are here to teach us, which means we're going to have to look to them to teach us life lessons and remember those life lessons. So don't forget that. If you need to keep coming back to this channel because you need to have reminders that you're loved, please keep coming back until you feel better. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this, is so that the energy is going out to you. The angels can help you by doing a personal reading. You just have to email me and tell you what you want. Okay? You can do it yourself, is what I was getting at, by asking them. But they don't want, and what they're seeing and they're feeling is a lot of people confused on what that path is, waiting and wishing and saying, I need someone to help me, I need someone to help me. We will help you. Just email me. We will help you figure out a way to get on that path, because it's that important to the world. Is it really? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's no way other to say it. Yes, it is. You can only give love if you have love to give. If you keep being beat down and you're not manifesting anything over here, you need to be on the right path, and you need to have that joy energy lifted. Sometimes when you've had a reading, which I get readings from people and I give them, once I've talked to somebody about what's going on, I feel so much better for days and days and days. And you get answers to your questions. I don't read myself. For my clients, I won't read someone right in a row and right in a row and right in a row unless they've had a baby reading. If you've had and donated money for a longer reading, I like you to wait for that energy to be ingested, and so you can start seeing those signs and not get frustrated. And I'll explain that to you. Just email me. Trust me. Email me. Tell me what you want. We'll make sure you get it. Whoever has to help you. Okay? For your sign, what they're showing me is the Emperor, which is a young energy of like the Prince. And we have the Chariot, which almost everyone has gotten the Chariot. And then the Ace of Wands. These are very, very good cards, Pisces. Very good cards. You are getting a gentle, usually, reading when you have the angels, because they are looking up here, looking down, and they're seeing everything. They're not guessing. They see it. as well as your higher self, they are seeing what's really happening. What do you need to do to get to this point over here for that highest love? They can tell you. So they're saying you are kind, considerate, very, very sensitive, a little bit immature sometimes with because you're so sensitive that sometimes you're still like a kid. So you need to grow up a little bit is what they're telling me. The emperor is like a prince. He needs more information. He needs to seek more information to get on his path for sure, 100%. That's what they're telling me. Okay? The Chariot is telling you this information is going to come into you because you're going to go seek it by a reading or by doing it yourself quickly. The Chariots back in the day, of course, was a sporting event like a car race or a horse race or whatever. But they went fast. That's what this means, and that's what the angels pulled this card out to tell you, Pisces. It's going to come in fast. And this wand, this is the Ace of Wands. We don't look at wands as if they are used as any kind of instrument or weapon. What they are is their magic wand, and they're saying here you are able to manifest the world, manifest love quickly, accurately, because you have all this strength. You have all the knowing. You might just need to gain some information. Boom. That's it. That's what they're saying. That's how easy it can be for you, Pisces, to find love. It's going to come, the path is going to be illuminated for you quickly. And then the love, you need to watch for signs. That's what they just told me. All right, Pisces, I know this was a really short read. I love you. You have a friend here. You have all the energy of all my energy, everybody else's energy that sent you healing, loving energy, and everybody on this who has healing, loving energy. Everyone can have a piece of this love pie. The more, the merrier. Literally, you throw a few people together that love each other, it's wonderful energy. You throw a bunch more people together that love each other, it's even better energy. You throw everybody together that has love and energy that wants the best for everybody, and I don't just mean love, but money, everything. They want the best for everyone. That is when what the world is going to feel joy, and that's what we want. All right, Pisces friends, love you, love you, love you, Pisces. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Love you, Pisces.